Welcome back, everybody. Big Easy Blitz, episode 63, I want to say. I am your host, Connor Donnelly, and this is my co-host, Brock McMinn. We had a rough week as a sports fan. We are beautiful Saints. Took a tough loss to the Chicago Bears, Dennis Allen revenge game. And then, obviously, Brock, our LSU Tigers, fell to the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Yeah, not a good weekend of football. From high school teams to pro teams to college teams
Forgot about that.
to fantasy teams. Just a bad weekend of football in general. Even the games themselves, other than the Giants Broncos game, was not very good. That game was unbelievable. Um, just you know, it is what it is. It happens, and we will move on. You will hear some things from me that you that I promise you've never heard because I've never been a part of that demographic. You'll understand what I'm talking about later when we talk about it. But just stay tuned to the end of the video. And as always, this pod is brought to you by Mikado,
Mhm.
3750 Williams Boulevard. Check it out in Kenner, Louisiana. We can't wait to see you again coming up Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Just about a month. We'll be back in town. Hopefully, we might do another in-person pod there. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. Uh, Yeah, you just mentioned the like poor week of football. The Sunday night game I thought was going to be like filled with like a bunch of fireworks and it was going to be like very high scoring. It really
It was
wasn't.
horrible.
What was the final score? 13 to 10? 20
20
to
to 10.
10?
Which that I'm not complaining because I was playing against Bijan and Drake London
Okay, well,
in the
yeah.
same league. But, but in all, as a football fan, it was bad. Now there are two games tonight, which I'm not a fan of the two Monday night games.
Yeah, the Saints did it last year or 2 years ago, sorry. They
Yeah,
played the Panthers on one of the two Monday
I
night.
don't like that.
I think it's kind of
I
weird.
don't know why the NFL is doing two Monday night games and a London game every single week. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I it's really odd. I think they're done with London games though
I
now.
hope so.
Yeah, the 8:30 kickoff's kind of strange, but I'm all for trying to spread the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want to get into the Saints first or LSU, bro?
The Saints for sure.
Okay.
Definitely the Saints. Look, you're never gonna see me going off on the Saints this year, because I don't have any expectations for them.
Mhm.
And not many people do. Now when they win, you're gonna see us go crazy because
Oh
that's
yeah.
how we are. Um, yeah. But the thing for this game was kind of frustrating was everything that was going well for you in the year did not play well, and everything that had been playing bad played really good.
Just makes the Saints even more confusing
Yeah.
this year.
Rattler had his worst game by far,
Mhm.
which I mean that's gonna happen. Your first year starting, essentially his rookie year starting.
Mhm.
I'll say because he did play last year, but it's his first full year. A lot of people are saying and talking about Tyler Shuck. When Kellen Moore came out and said he didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen. They're going to ride with their guy who's played very well this season. Just not yesterday.
Mhm.
Other than those two drives, before halftime and coming out of halftime, that was two of the most beautiful drives the Saints have had all season.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I know you mentioned you didn't see, couldn't watch most of the game.
Yeah. Shout out LSU Club Baseball. We swept Ole Miss at Shuckers Field, but I was following it and I saw like we were there's like what a minute and a half left
Mhm.
when we got the ball back, and then I saw the Bleacher Report notification that we had scored before halftime. I was like, let's go. That's
Yep.
huge. One thing that I didn't like about the Saints, kind of outside of the play itself, Jawan Johnson flexing on the Bears
Yeah.
sidelines
That.
down 20. That's a bad look for you, but also for the Saints. It's kind of just embarrassing, really, especially Dennis Allen,
Yeah.
obviously shutting out the Saints for the majority of the first half.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's safe to say he got his lick back.
Yeah. Against an awful Saints team,
True,
but
true.
yeah, he did. I mean, he did. Got to give him credit. He's a phenomenal defensive coordinator.
He's a phenomenal defensive. Do
I
not
mean,
let him run the show, but he's a phenomenal
oh yeah.
defensive coordinator.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Oh. The okay. The final drive of the first half really showed me what this team could be in the future because it was just Rattler was getting the ball out quick and then hit Olave on like a 50-something yard pass,
Mhm.
and then I think we're at the 27, 28 yard
Something
line,
like that, yeah.
and he throws an absolute rope to Olave in the end zone
Mhm.
with a bunch of guys around him, and he puts it right where it needs to be, and it looked really good. And then coming out of halftime,
And
same thing.
Olave came down with it.
He did by the grace of God. And then
So forced.
and then same thing in the second half. Drove right down the field, threw the ball to Olave in the front corner of the end zone, which you don't see very much. Kind of in double coverage, not really. Um, and then one guy hit Olave from like his legs and kind of upended him. But I mean, he made the catch. Props to Olave. He had a really good game. I would say probably his best game as a Saint so far.
One of them. Yeah.
Uh,
He had a really good game against the Rams,
yeah,
if you remember
when he
that.
burned
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. Yeah,
Mhm.
with Andy Dalton throwing the
Yep.
ball. Um, but yeah, I mean, Groupie misses a field goal, which I mean, it really did.
Tough conditions.
Yeah, it was
Tough
really, yeah,
conditions.
but on the same token, the Bears kicker made all his
Fair.
field goals.
Fair.
Jake Moody, of all people, made all his field
Yeah, I
goals.
know, right?
Um, but yeah, Groupie, people have been defending him because he hasn't lost you a game yet. But I mean, when you got only one field goal for the whole game and you miss it, that looks bad. I don't know
Yeah.
how far it was. I don't know if you could
It
check
was
that.
53.
It was
We're going to do a quick rundown of the stats. Spencer Rattler, 20 for 32, 233 yards, for 7.3 yards per attempt, two touchdowns, three interceptions. Um, he was sacked four times. And early in the game, Brock was telling me about this. The Saints had 4 yards on 19 plays.
yeah. To start the game, the Saints had 19. They
We'll
ran
get there. We'll get
19,
there.
well, 19 plays and only had 4 total yards offense, which is awful. Obviously, it's not good. And which kind of sucks when you have an offensive minded coach and your offense has kind of been the strength of your team, and they go out and having a performance like that. And it couldn't have started better for the Saints. I mean, you make the Bears go 3-and-out on their first drive, and which the Saints have given up points on every single opening drive of every game. They showed that graphic, and they make them go 3-and-out. A good Bears offense. And then they get the ball, Rattler fumbles, and the defense bows their head again, and they give up a field goal.
If you would have told me the guy to beat us was DeAndre Swift, I wouldn't have believed you. I
And
thought it would have been
most
Romo
people
Dunze
but
or DJ Moore, but it was DeAndre
yeah.
Swift. The Saints' defensive front was really beat up this game.
Although
Um,
they were constantly getting the quarterback, but Caleb Williams' improvised skills was unbelievable. That dude avoided so many sacks that we should have had. Um,
Chase, I almost got there,
I'm
yo.
not gonna Chase Young was very, very good today.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
say.
he was.
Um, but shout out my dad. He actually said this. He thinks there's going to be a lot of trades coming up in the next, I think he said 10 days.
Oh, 100%.
Guys like, I mean, Kamara, I think he said Kamara, Demario Davis, and Cam Jordan, those three guys, they're
Kamara,
gonna
yeah,
ask
yeah.
him like, do you want to be traded or
Yeah.
not? Those are the only guys who are gonna get asked. I think Pete Werner's gone. Pete Werner's terrible. I've been a fan of his, but he's bad.
Well, if he's terrible, then no team would want him.
Well, I mean, he's a young.
I guess, yeah.
One of Olave and Shaheed's gonna go. I
Mhm.
really hope it's not Shaheed because that's my favorite player, and your favorite player is Olave, so it's lose lose there. Um, if we
They need
could,
to keep one of the receivers because who the hell else is Rattler going to throw to the rest of the year?
maybe that's the emergence of Mason Dixon. Um, when is Trey Palmer coming back too? Or coming back gonna play?
Yeah.
He is on the Saints roster.
Jalen,
Caleb Polk's out for the year. We're
Jalen,
ready for a
yeah.
wide receiver on Iowa.
Mhm.
Who that baby?
Who'd have it?
Yeah, but there's gonna be a bunch of guys I think get traded. Alontae Taylor might get traded. Hopefully Justin Reed gets traded. He's not good.
And
Um,
then back, what was I about to say? I don't even remember what I was about to say.
can't trade Juwan Johnson because we paid him. But please, for the love of God, if anybody wants to trade,
Oh, Alvin Kamara. If
yeah.
you saw that interview with Alvin Kamara, a reporter asked him
Oh,
kind of like
you sent this. Yeah,
what would happen if he got traded. He basically said he's going to retire if he gets traded.
yeah,
So Alvin Kamara is going to retire, saying,
yeah. Alvin Kamara is my new favorite Saint of all time.
"Yeah,
Because that guy cares about this city.
oh yeah."
The fact that he's gonna retire if he gets traded, which thank you. You're the best Saints running back of all time. It's not even close.
100%. I'd say top five Saint of
One
all
of the
time.
best Saints of all time.
Mhm.
Drew Brees is better than him in that.
Well, okay, Drew Brees. Nobody's ever going to
Yeah.
surpass Drew Brees.
But yeah, Saints, they're 1-6. Moving on to play the Bucks this week. Bucks are being on a short week though,
Mhm.
but they might be fully healthy when they play the Saints,
Yeah.
which should be maybe Trey Palmer revenge game if he has to play. Um, but
All right, let me get
I
back
don't
to
believe that. Yeah, go.
the stats real quick. Saints really didn't have a rushing attack at all.
Now
Kendry
Kendrick
Miller
got
got
hurt.
hurt.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara, 11 carries, 28 yards, 2.5 yards per rush. Just nothing there. Taysom Hill had that one play that got absolutely blown up, um, for like minus what?
Yeah.
Minus 8 yards. I think he
Something like
lost
that.
8 yards. Olave had a good day. 5 for 98, two touchdowns. Jawan Johnson, 5 for 79. Did he have a good day?
He's good. I mean, yeah, but he did drop a couple passes. That's the thing. He's gonna catch a lot of passes, but he's gonna drop them too. So I mean,
Yeah. Shaheed had an all right day, 4 for 40. Um, and that was
it's
pretty
crazy
much it.
now. Shaheed, one of the most explosive wide receivers in the league, we just don't use him.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Somebody's gonna be really happy with him on the team, which is gonna kill me when he gets traded.
Bet you
But
it's the Steelers. And then also shout out Quincy Riley. Got the
first, yeah,
interception.
that might
Very
be
good
the
play
end
on
of
that
Isaac
ball.
Yadam's stint on the
Yeah.
second stint on the Saints.
hmm
Um, yeah. Kool-Aid got murdered yet again. What else is new? Look, Saints are 1-6. No expectation this year. Just go out, play hard every week,
Go
and
get a
it'll be
good
fine.
draft pick. Continue the rebuild.
Draft
I've been
Caleb
saying it the
Downs.
whole time.
You already heard me say it. Please go draft Caleb Downs. One thing last thing on the Saints. Did you see the hook and ladder play?
Yeah, I thought it was a backwards pass.
There was no way that was going the Saints' way,
Oh
to be honest.
yeah, that's true.
Um, but yeah, I mean, worked. 3rd and 20, you pick up like 31 yards, but of course, there's a penalty on it.
I love seeing things like that from the Saints.
Which that's the one that yeah. Last year we would have just ran the ball on 3rd 20.
hmm
Or previous maybe not last year with Clint Kubiak, but like Pete Carmichael would have just ran the ball. I'm glad we're actually trying to find creative ways to like make plays.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah,
Um, that's the one good thing is the offense like if they have creative plays to get things going, all the motions, the different everything, different looks. It's actually fun to watch.
Mhm.
But anything else on the Saints before we get into the catastrophe?
No, I mean, just the expectations are very low. Keep tanking, playing hard, like you said, and go get a good draft pick.
Mhm.
Now I guess we can transition on to the LSU Tigers. The now 5-2, 6-2 LSU
Five.
Tigers.
That's it.
5-2 LSU Tigers.
Yep. Oh boy. Okay. I have never been on the fire Brian Kelly bandwagon. I am not on that bandwagon. This guy,
Really?
yes. I am tired of seeing every time the offense or somebody comes off the field, he's not teaching, he's not doing this. He is just flat out yelling at the person. And he doesn't like every time, every single time. You never see him just teaching. He's just screaming. He cannot win a big game on the road. Clemson was the only one, and look at that.
Clemson's not a
Clemson's
big game.
awful.
Yeah,
He's yet to a ranked game, and guess what? We still got two ranked opponents.
Clemson just fell to SMU,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and yeah, we're not gonna do that. Florida State lost again, which is
Oh yeah,
man.
Stanford. Stanford soundtrack.
I don't. Defense. I mean, come on, man. I mean, Whit Weeks is out. Yes, that's a huge loss. Your best D lineman's out. Huge loss. But you're LSU. You should at least not look completely like a different defense without your best player. Which is I know that sounds crazy when I say your best player's out, but you have a bunch of
You
other
can't completely fall
really, yeah,
apart when
you have a bunch of really, 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 really talented guys around him. Which shout out AJ Halsey, the only guy playing his heart out that
that
game.
guy's really good. AJ Halsey's
Yeah.
really good.
One guy they're very disappointed in though is Harold Perkins. I feel like he's losing his speed
They're
there.
kind of like it seems like every year. I know he's been riddled with injuries, but every year he's kind of gotten worse.
Yeah. I mean and that's another thing. Brian Kelly tried to turn him into an off-ball linebacker.
hmm
His first like after his freshman year, which he's not that. He's better at rushing the passer, and you see it. He's had a good year this year, but this past weekend was not a good game for him at all. And Pavi is not some guy who's gonna run you at the gym. Like he's quick and he's shifty, but he ain't. He should not be outrunning Harold Perkins. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, he gave it to LSU this week, man. Uh,
Interesting way to put it.
yeah, he did like both in that way and literally, he literally did. Um, it seems like every time they would put the game on, like Diego Pavi would be running for 20 yards.
Yeah,
Like I'd be
that
looking
like
up, like how does that happen?
why do you not have a spy on a mobile quarterback? I don't understand. You had a great
They had
plan.
two spies on him, and
Yeah,
they still didn't
but
stop him.
majority of the game you didn't have a spy. Last week you had a fantastic game plan for Lenore Sellers, and this week you just don't. I don't understand. Now Vandy's a very good team. I'm not like taking anything away from
I
Vanderbilt.
don't think you can compare Vanderbilt and South Carolina.
No,
You can't.
but I'm just saying Vanderbilt quarterbacks they both have a rushing ability.
Yeah, but
But
Pavia is much more,
yeah,
and their offensive line is light years better than
this is
that
true.
of South Carolina.
LSU's rushing game was not good. Again, I don't know the exact total.
Pulling it up.
I know Harlem Berry had a very good game. He's gonna be very good at LSU. When his time's said and done.
They only had 100 rushing yards.
That seems, I don't,
Garrett
Anyway,
Nussmeier had 2 carries for negative 13 yards. Don't know how that's possible.
it's probably just stats or
Well,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think that would go under
Yeah,
rushing.
I don't know.
Harlan Berry, 11 for 55,
Yeah,
pretty solid day. And
that's the
then
other thing. Okay, anybody who's gonna sit here and say that Garrett Nussmeier is the problem on this football team, you're the problem. Okay, Garrett Nussmeier is doing everything he in his power. And Connor, I think you've been a known guy to trash Nuss.
mhm.
Would you agree?
Not trash him. I just don't think he's that good.
Okay,
Um,
he's not the problem of this team right now.
Not in this game. He wasn't doing anything early in the year, but I mean he was all right. He was pretty good this game, but it was the defense. The
Defense and
defense couldn't
offensive
stop.
line.
Like, if you would have told me it was the defense that was the
Yeah,
problem in this game, I wouldn't have believed you,
yeah.
to be honest.
I didn't think. Yeah, I agree. But the offensive line needs to be fixed. And how at LSU do you have an offense where you get all these top guys, these 4 or 5 stars every year, and you turn them in, and they can't produce? I mean, every single play, Nussmeier was getting pressure. Literally every play. I don't know how many sacks they had. I don't know if you can see that. But even the touchdown that he threw to Trey Green, he had 3 people in his face. He
Yep.
had to back up. It was a phenomenal play by him, by the way. Don't listen. I'm just saying that from last night because I was talking to somebody, and he said that it was a bad play, but Nussmeier's literally backpedaling and throws it on a dime to
Vandy only had
pick.
2 sacks, but I bet you Nussmeier was hurried like
Oh, 100%.
north of 75% of this.
Yeah. Um, yeah, O-line's terrible. Just plain and simple. They're young. They're gonna be better at it, like in years to come, but this year they're not. It's plain and simple. And you got a better D line coming in
Breaking
this.
news, sorry, bro. Kendry Miller tore his ACL out for the year.
Oh my
Literally just got that
God.
report. That really stings. Just when it seems like he was turning the corner. I literally just got that
Of course he gets
notification.
injured against Tennessee.
Yeah, that's very poetic, unfortunately. If you guys
Well,
remember last year, Dennis Allen, or the reports came out that Dennis Allen was like not playing Kendra Miller even though he was healthy. Like he was lying, essentially saying that he was hurt when he wasn't hurt. Um,
could be the
anyway,
emergence of Devin Neal though. Could see
yeah.
maybe if Devin Neal steps up, you maybe you do trade Kamara and you got Kendrick Devin Neal in the backfield.
All right.
But okay,
Is
back
there,
to
yeah, back to LSU. Is there anything else before I want to get into some NIL slash top 25 reactions?
um and I know
Just you'll see.
um you know, I mean got a tall task this week. It's gonna be a huge game. I'm gonna
Next
be
two
there.
weeks.
Well, we have a bye, but I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
2 games.
I yeah, a big game this week against A&M. Gonna be a good one. Regardless of what people say, you get a home game at night in Death Valley.
It's winnable.
It's gonna be a good game.
It's winnable.
Every game on the schedule is winnable. It's just the fact that I can't see this team.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Alabama's winnable.
Okay, well, in college football this year, literally any team can
Fair
win.
point.
So
Fair point.
we'll see. I
I'll
don't think they're beating Alabama. I'm gonna say that right now. I don't. I have no faith in them beating Alabama, but it is a winnable game.
I'll use that. Are you done with LSU?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll use that as a transition. Every game is winnable for any team.
Wait, one more thing. Billy Napier got fired. That's crazy.
What?
You didn't see that?
I did not see
He
that. Are
got
you
fired
serious?
yesterday
I did not see that. Wow.
after a win.
After a win. That's kind of crazy. I did see, however, that the Florida fans were chanting "Fire Billy" even after they won a SEC game.
That's
Um. Anyway, I mean, like Brock said, any game is winnable for any team
mhm.
now. In the recent AP poll, Indiana University is number 2 in the nation. Can you believe that? And then Vanderbilt is number 10. And there's no other reason for that than NIL. It has completely changed the landscape of college football. Um, I mean, you have Virginia, who is a terrible football program, number 16. Mizzou and Vanderbilt are hosting college game day
LSU.
over LSU and Texas
Got
A&M.
1 point away from
LSU and Texas A&M, two of the biggest football
France. Yeah.
programs, brands in college football history. Now you have Vanderbilt and Mizzou, who historically have not really done much in football, really ever. Mizzou was kind of good a few years back with Drew Lock.
They were good a few years ago. In 2023 when LSU played. They were really good.
Okay, well,
I know what you mean now. Yes.
Vanderbilt.
Enough said.
What were they last year? They
Six
weren't.
and six.
Yeah, and then go back like I don't know 3 4 years. They're probably like 2-10. College football right now is something we have never seen.
Yeah,
And I'm guessing that this is just going to be the new norm.
yeah. Um, and if we weren't LSU fans, I think it's awesome that Vandy and
I
Missouri
still think
are.
it's awesome.
Yeah,
I really do. I think it's really cool how this has happened.
I mean LSU is a false start away from scoring, making a 3-point game at the end. I don't know if you saw that. The beautiful play design where we false
Hmm.
started. And maybe a couple other plays away from hosting game day, and now it's going to Vanderbilt. Just kind of crazy. Diego Pavia is legit. Vanderbilt's legit. College football is awesome. But at the same time, not fun to pick. Let me tell you that.
Gone are the days when Alabama would be a 35-point favorite
Yeah.
against Mizzou. Gone are the days. Gone. Um, it's anybody's ball game now. And even as an LSU fan, even as a student of LSU, I think it's beautiful. I really do. How there's so much parity in college football. That's where I'll leave it.
hmm yeah. Said it well. Anything else you wanna touch on?
No, that's all I got. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Like, follow, subscribe, all socials, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all four. Um,
I don't know what that was.
I've always done my threes like this for some reason. I don't know.
Tune in Wednesday. Wednesday is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be like a full Pels pod.
Hmm.
There's a Pels tip off Wednesday night against the Grizzlies.
Can't wait.
Um,
Cannot wait.
I don't know if you saw this, you probably did, but Kevon Looney was already injured.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Um,
Derek Queen's back though. His recovery went very smoothly. I was nervous that he was going to miss a chunk of the regular season, but he might be good for Wednesday. So,
that's huge.
mm,
Maybe. I don't know. He's a rookie, so we don't really know. But Pels Wednesday night. Hopefully, the only other Louisiana team we can actually look forward to because they're 0-0 right now. They're undefeated.
give it 2 weeks.
So yeah, I can look forward to them.
Yeah.
As of right now.
NBA
But
tips off tomorrow, some big games, and then we got the Pels on Wednesday.
yep.
So
So tune in Wednesday for episode 64. That's all I got.
we'll
Thank you all
see
for
y'all later.
watching. Easy.